Hello my lovelies, welcome back into the kitchen. Always a pleasure to have you. Today, let's do something special. I have a request. A very cute young lady asked her dad if I can teach her how to make macaroni pie so she can make it for him sometimes. So this recipe is for that little girl. Today, we're making macaroni muffins. Now, you know, I always try to get recipes done as quickly as possible because I know that you guys are busy and you don't have time to spend in the kitchen. But this is actually a really fun recipe that you can do with a young one, you know, who's just getting started in the kitchen, because they could press the knob on the blender, which was one of my favorite things to do in the kitchen when I was younger. So I am going to blend some eggs. Of course, we're cracking our eggs one at a time in a bowl to make sure that they're good eggs. So we're going to start with the eggs. Okay, perfect. Then I have some garlic and pimento peppers, pimento for flavor. All right. I have some carrots for a little color, and this is a good way to sneak in some vegetables in this dish because you know it's just not going to be macaroni and cheese. And I have some evaporated milk, just enough to cover the ingredients. All right, and we're going to blend this until it becomes a smooth mixture. Okay, so for this recipe, I recommend elbow pasta. Any long grain pasta would definitely be a challenge because we are going to bake these up in little cupcake tins. So I highly recommend that you use your elbow pasta. Now I know everybody has a different type, whoever you may be, but you're boiling it to the instructions on the packet. All right, so I have mine already boiled, and while it's still warm, I'm going to add my carrot, milk, egg seasoning mixture. Already nice and colorful. I'm going to give this a little stir. Perfect. Now I'm going to season to my taste. So you do for your taste a little salt and a little black pepper. There is something about black pepper and cheese that I like. And I go easy on the salt because you know cheese has a little salt in it, so be careful with that. So we season this up. There we go. And then we add cheese. Cheese of your choice, of course. I'm using just regular cheddar. The amount of cheese also up to you. But you want to have a good amount so that everything holds together and it's a nice cheesy rich bite. And the reason why I do it warm, when the pasta is still warm, is because it helps melt the cheese a little bit. Even though it's going to the oven, it makes it nice and easy to stir. Now, pay attention to the consistency. You're not seeing any liquid at the bottom of the bowl. It's nice and thick. So even if you're uncertain about this liquid mixture, I would say go a little at a time to make sure that you get this nice consistency here. Don't you just love the color? And I can just imagine my little friend making this up for her dad. What fun, so sweet. Now for a little green, if you have fresh parsley, that works as well. I'm using dried today, and I'm just going to fold this in. All right, so we're going to get our muffin tins ready and scoop them up. Now, I personally think a set of cupcake pans is a good investment for the kitchen because you're not only going to make cupcakes with it. Today we're making little macaroni muffins, I like to call them. So I always have my tiny pot with butter and a little brush, so I made sure to grease every part of each single cupcake here before we put in our mix. Now our mix is ready, nice and tasty. I take a little scoop. You can use a spoon as well, so I'm going to show you how this is going to go. You fill it just level to the top. You don't really want to make a mountain per se. Just like this. Give it a little press. And then cheese on top, of course. I think the cheese on top part is a good thing to let the kids help out with. Give them a little kitchen privilege. So this is how we're going to make all of these with all of our mix. The oven is 375. We bake it until the top gets nice and crispy, you know, like when cheese melts. So that's what we're going to do. Cheesy, melty goodness. I do hope my little friend enjoys this video and gets to make these macaroni muffins for her dad one day. My lovelies, I know you love this recipe. It's quick, easy, and simple and very tasty. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check out the website for the full recipe. Of course, I'm on Instagram and TikTok. You can check out some more fun content there. And one more thing. What would you like to see me cook next? Let me know in the comments. Bye, guys.